Only 5% of seniors can do these 5 things after 70. If you are listening to this, it means you care about your health, your longevity, and the quality of the years you still have ahead. I want to speak to you not just as a doctor, but as someone who has seen the power of simple actions transform lives. This is not about magic or quick fixes. It is about choices, habits, and a deep respect for your body and mind. These 5 things are the pillars that support a long, healthy, and joyful life after 70. And the truth is, only a small fraction of people reach this level. But the door is open for you to step through today. The first thing that only 5% of seniors can do is move consistently. I am not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. I am talking about daily movement. Walking, stretching, balance exercises, light strength training. The kind of activity that keeps your muscles awake, your joints lubricated, and your heart steady. Studies show that regular movement after 70 is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Research published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that seniors who maintain at least 30 minutes of moderate physical activity most days of the week have a 40% lower risk of premature death. The key here is consistency. It is easy to say, "I will start tomorrow." But the small group who truly thrive are those who move every day. No excuses. I have seen countless patients come in struggling with arthritis, fatigue, or balance problems. The ones who do well are the ones who keep moving even when it is hard. They understand that their bodies were built to move, and that movement is medicine. Sitting for long hours, which many seniors fall into, accelerates muscle loss and increases the risk of falls. Muscle mass can decline by as much as 5% each year after 70 if not maintained. But movement can slow or even reverse this process. One practical approach is to incorporate short walks, gentle yoga, or resistance bands into your routine. Your body will thank you with strength, steadiness, and energy. The second thing is the ability to nourish the body with real, wholesome food. This means eating meals rich in nutrients, fiber, and healthy fats while limiting processed foods, excess sugar, and unhealthy fats. Nutrition plays a crucial role in how well we age. A study from the National Institutes of Health showed that seniors following a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, nuts, fish, and olive oil, had a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline and cardiovascular disease. These benefits directly contribute to longevity. Yet many people after 70 fall into patterns of convenience eating or lose interest in food altogether, missing out on vital nutrients. Eating well is not about strict dieting or deprivation. It is about honoring your body's needs and fueling it properly. Protein is especially important for seniors to preserve muscle mass and support immune function. The recommended intake is about 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily for older adults. Including lean meats, beans, eggs, and dairy can help meet this target. Hydration is just as essential. Dehydration can cause confusion, dizziness, and falls, yet many seniors drink less water than they need. A general rule is to aim for 8 cups of water a day, unless otherwise directed by a doctor. The third critical habit only 5% of seniors master is maintaining mental sharpness. Cognitive health is as vital as physical health, and it requires active effort. The brain, like any muscle, needs exercise to stay strong. Engaging in puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or social interactions helps build cognitive reserve. This reserve delays the onset of dementia and other memory disorders. The Alzheimer's Association highlights studies that show mentally stimulating activities reduce the risk of cognitive decline by up to 30%. I encourage seniors to challenge themselves daily. It could be as simple as learning to use a smartphone app, playing chess, or even engaging in meaningful conversations. Isolation and loneliness, common in older adults, can accelerate cognitive decline. Social connection is a powerful antidote. Studies have shown that seniors with strong social networks live longer and healthier lives. So, reach out, join groups, volunteer, or connect with family regularly. Your mind thrives when it is active and engaged. The fourth thing that only a few seniors achieve is quality sleep. Many people after 70 struggle with insomnia, restless nights, or fragmented sleep. Yet restorative sleep is the cornerstone of health. During sleep, the body repairs tissues, consolidates memory, and regulates hormones. Poor sleep increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, depression, and cognitive decline. Research from the National Sleep Foundation shows that seniors need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and achieving this improves overall longevity. Improving sleep quality involves several strategies. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals before bedtime. Establish a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Create a calming bedtime routine and a dark, cool sleeping environment. Limit screen time before bed as the blue light disrupts melatonin production, the hormone responsible for sleep regulation. If sleep problems persist, it is important to seek medical advice because untreated sleep disorders can have serious health consequences. The fifth and final pillar is emotional resilience. Life after 70 often brings loss, change, and new challenges. How you manage stress and emotions greatly impacts your health. Chronic stress causes inflammation, weakens the immune system, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. Studies in psychoneuroimmunology show that seniors with positive coping mechanisms have better health outcomes and live longer. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but facing them with strength, hope, and support. Practicing gratitude, mindfulness, or meditation can improve emotional resilience. Engaging in meaningful activities and maintaining a sense of purpose gives life richness and joy. A study from the University of California found that seniors with a strong sense of purpose lived an average of 7 years longer than those without. Connection to faith, community, or hobbies also provides emotional support. Remember, you are not alone. Building emotional resilience involves reaching out when needed and nurturing your inner strength daily. When I say only 5% of seniors can do these 5 things after 70, I do not say this to discourage, but to inspire. It means that this level of wellness is possible, but requires commitment, care, and knowledge. It means you can stand apart and take charge of your health today. Many people settle for less, thinking that decline is inevitable and out of their control. The truth is that these 5 habits give you a powerful toolbox to fight aging and improve your quality of life. I want you to imagine the life you want to live. The mornings when you wake up feeling strong, the days where you can move freely without fear, the conversations where your mind feels sharp and alert, the nights of peaceful sleep, and the moments of joy and peace within your heart. This is not just a dream. This is a goal that many have reached, and you can too. The science backs it up. The benefits of daily movement, nutrient-rich food, mental exercise, quality sleep, and emotional resilience are proven repeatedly by research worldwide. They are the foundation stones for longevity and health, yet they require you to be intentional every day. You must choose to move instead of sitting, to eat nourishing meals instead of empty calories, to challenge your mind instead of slipping into passivity, to prioritize rest instead of late-night distractions, to nurture your spirit instead of letting stress control you. I have seen seniors in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s who embody these habits. They walk confidently, eat joyfully, laugh easily, and embrace life with an open heart. They are not just surviving, they are thriving. Their secret is these 5 pillars, simple yet powerful. And now this knowledge is in your hands. You may feel overwhelmed. Where do you start? The answer is to start small and be consistent. Pick one habit today and commit to it. Take a short walk. Add an extra serving of vegetables to your meal. Read a chapter of a book or call a friend. Go to bed 15 minutes earlier and turn off the screens. Practice taking a few deep breaths or write down 3 things you are grateful for. Each small step builds momentum and confidence. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Every effort you make contributes to your well-being. Celebrate the victories no matter how small. Reach out for support if needed. Share your journey with others. You are part of a community striving for health and happiness. In closing, the reality that only 5% of seniors can do these 5 things after 70 is a call to action. It reminds us that aging well is possible, but it takes intention and heart. Your body, mind, and spirit are interconnected, and caring for all 3 leads to a life rich in years and meaning. The choice is yours today. Step into the 5%. Choose movement, nourishment, mental challenge, sleep, and emotional strength. Embrace the power you have to shape your health and longevity. You deserve nothing less. What mental activities are most effective for seniors? When we think about health in our later years, we often focus on the body. We talk about walking more, eating better, and staying active. But there is another equally important part that deserves our attention: the mind. Mental health and cognitive function are critical to how we experience life after 70. The truth is, the brain is like a muscle. If you do not use it, it can weaken. But if you challenge it regularly, it stays strong and sharp. The question many seniors ask is what mental activities are most effective to keep the mind alive and thriving? I want to share with you what science and experience tell us about this. First, it is important to understand that the brain is adaptable at any age. This quality is called neuroplasticity. It means that your brain can form new connections, create new neurons, and reorganize itself even after 70. This is incredible news because it means mental decline is not inevitable. You have the power to influence your brain's health every day through specific activities. Studies show that seniors who engage in mentally stimulating tasks have a slower rate of cognitive decline and a lower risk of dementia. One of the most effective mental activities is learning something new. Whether it is a new language, musical instrument, hobby, or even technology, the act of learning creates new neural pathways. This process keeps the brain active and challenged. Research from the University of Texas found that seniors who learned quilting or digital photography showed significant improvement in memory and problem-solving skills. The key here is novelty. When your brain encounters new information or skills, it works harder and builds resilience. Another powerful activity is engaging in puzzles and games that require critical thinking. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, and other strategy games are not just pastimes. They are workouts for your brain. These activities demand concentration, memory recall, and planning. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed that seniors who regularly did crossword puzzles had a delayed onset of memory decline by about 2 years compared to those who did not. Games that challenge your reasoning skills help maintain the brain's executive functions, which are responsible for planning, decision-making, and multitasking. Social interaction is also a vital mental activity that many overlook. Talking with friends, family, or participating in group activities stimulates the brain in unique ways. Conversations require memory, attention, emotional understanding, and quick thinking. Research from Harvard University showed that seniors with active social lives had a 50% lower risk of developing dementia. Isolation and loneliness, on the other hand, are linked with faster cognitive decline and higher risks of depression. Social engagement is not just emotionally nourishing, it protects the brain physically. Reading and writing are another cornerstone of mental health. When you read, your brain processes language, imagination, and comprehension. Writing, whether journaling or storytelling, helps organize thoughts and boost memory. A study in the Journal of Neurology showed that seniors who read regularly scored higher in memory tests and maintained better brain volume than those who did not. Even simple daily journaling about your experiences and feelings can keep your mind agile and provide emotional benefits. Physical exercise might sound like a body activity, but it has profound effects on the brain as well. Aerobic exercise increases blood flow to the brain, stimulates the growth of new brain cells, and releases chemicals that protect against cell damage. The Alzheimer's Association points to studies showing that seniors who engage in moderate aerobic exercise 3 times a week experience improvements in memory, attention, and information processing. Combining physical and mental activities, such as dancing or playing sports that require strategy, gives your brain a double benefit. Mindfulness and meditation are increasingly recognized as powerful tools for mental clarity and emotional balance. These practices improve focus, reduce stress, and even increase the thickness of brain regions involved in attention and sensory processing. Research published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who practiced meditation for 8 weeks showed better memory performance and emotional regulation compared to controls. Mindfulness teaches you to be present, which can reduce anxiety and depression, common issues that affect cognitive health. Music is a unique mental activity that engages multiple parts of the brain simultaneously. Listening to music, singing, or playing an instrument stimulates areas related to memory, movement, and emotions. A study from the University of Helsinki found that seniors who participated in choir singing had better cognitive performance and less anxiety. Music activates the brain's reward system and creates positive emotions, which are essential for overall mental health. While technology can sometimes feel overwhelming, learning to use new devices or apps offers significant cognitive benefits. Using smartphones, tablets, or computers to connect with others, read or explore new information, challenges your brain to adapt and problem solve. A study in the journal Gerontology found that seniors who participated in computer training programs improved their memory and executive function. It is never too late to embrace technology as a tool for mental growth. Sleep quality directly influences mental health. During sleep, the brain clears out toxins, consolidates memories, and restores energy. Poor sleep impairs concentration, memory, and emotional regulation. Seniors often experience changes in sleep patterns, but good habits can improve sleep quality. Research from the National Sleep Foundation shows that maintaining a regular sleep schedule and a relaxing bedtime routine can improve cognitive function. Rest is essential to allow your brain to perform at its best. It is important to mention that combining these activities offers the best results. The brain thrives on variety and challenge. Doing just one mental exercise is helpful, but engaging in a mix of learning, puzzles, socializing, reading, physical movement, and mindfulness creates a rich environment for brain health. The more you stimulate your brain in different ways, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. I want to be clear that these activities are not about perfection or pressure. They are about choice and intention. Every step you take to challenge your mind is an act of kindness toward yourself. You do not need to master a language or become a chess champion. Even small efforts, like calling a friend, reading a poem, or trying a new recipe, have value. What matters is the commitment to keep the mind engaged and active every day. In my years of practice, I have seen the profound effects of mental activity on seniors. Those who embrace learning and social connection tend to have a sparkle in their eyes, a sharpness in their thoughts, and a zest for life that inspires others. Cognitive decline is not just about memory loss. It affects mood, independence, and joy. Protecting your mental health is protecting your quality of life. The science supports this message. From neuroplasticity to clinical trials, we have solid evidence that mental activities slow cognitive decline and improve brain function. The key is to start today. Choose an activity that excites you and make it part of your routine. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your growth. Remember that your brain, like your body, benefits from care, challenge, and rest. As you embark on this journey, know that every moment spent engaging your mind is an investment in your future. The brain is your lifelong companion. Treat it well, and it will serve you with clarity, creativity, and strength for many years to come.